Welcome to On the Ride with Hunter and Mateo. How are you doing?
Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Let's see. We're almost finished with our intro, and that's really exciting.
We're almost finished with our intro. We made Instagram, which is just going to be On the Ride Pod, like our Twitter, so they're the same.
Keeping it consistent.
Yeah, so follow and like all of our stuff on there. Like and subscribe our YouTube channel. But yeah, just two 22-year-olds talking about life like we actually know what we're doing.
Yep, but we have no clue.
Yeah, man. So how are you? You doing
pretty good? Let's see. I had a really good burger for lunch today.
Yeah.
Had a really good cup of coffee this morning.
The burger from Whole Foods, right?
Burger from Whole Foods.
Nice.
It was a bourbon peppercorn.
Sounds really good.
Burger. It was really good.
I made burgers the other night, and those were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too special. I just they always tell you
They
to
smell
use,
good.
Yeah, they always tell you to use like 80-20 or whatever ground beef, but I used like 90-10, and it was probably one of the better burgers I've made.
Not gonna lie, I prefer 90-10.
Yeah, I guess it has to do with like the juiciness of it. But
Yeah, because the 10 means that you're getting less fat.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
it is less juicy, but I kind of like it better.
Yeah.
Like more meaty, less like fatty. But
Yeah, I feel like we have a little less to talk about in the How Are You section because we're just trying to crank these podcasts out so we can push the four.
so we can launch
release them all.
this. Yeah, exactly. We want to get these shows to you.
Yeah, exactly. We have so many people just begging for it.
Yeah,
So-
we're getting mass amounts of emails. I know we told you the email in the first podcast, but you can no longer email us. We actually
Yeah.
have too many emails.
Yeah, and they're all from just us setting up our social media accounts.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, it's
"Hey,
like,
please
hey."
confirm email. But
Oh, jeez.
yeah, as you can see, we don't have our coffee mugs like we usually do.
Yeah, this
or
is the
some
first
sort of
time.
drink.
Yeah.
We have water and sweet tea, and that's just because we have something a little special for you later.
We do. We have our first guest.
He can remain anonymous.
Yeah.
I guess.
He'll be a surprise for you guys.
Yeah, and we're gonna be just trying a few coffee-related drinks. Maybe reviewing them for you guys. So.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, so we're just gonna be talking about parties, some of the cooler things we've done, just college life in general. I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're doing, so I feel like that's the best thing we can talk about.
Yeah, like
Not
we
that
said,
we're drinking every day.
Yeah, like we said, we don't really know what we're talking about, so I guess we might as well talk about something that we have some sort of knowledge in. But yeah, I mean, we can just start off by just talking about, we go to the UF.
We go to UF, the big football school, so, football season brings around a lot of tailgating, lots of partying, lots of kegs.
Lots of kegs? I've never done a keg. I've never done like a...
Keg stand or anything.
No. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah? How was that?
It was good. I don't remember how long I did it from various reasons. No, I actually have a video of it. It was fine. I mean, I don't think it's anything like super hard to do.
Yeah. It sounds fun, but I just...
It's one of those things you do when you're already like really drunk to the point where you're just like, I'll do anything.
Yeah.
And then kids start yelling at you and you get hyped by literally anyone, people you don't even know. And you're just like going hard just because the atmosphere is right.
That's kind of like Raven, to be honest, like
we just try to hype him up and then he's like, fine guys, I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, we went to a party for one of our friends and we bought a keg stand, but no one did the keg except for like one of his like friends and he like didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
That was just weird.
That was just sad.
Yeah. I guess I've used a keg stand.
I've used a keg stand.
You've used a keg.
Yeah, but I haven't done a keg stand. Kegs are pretty cool though.
Kegs are large.
Yeah, they're really large.
Good
How
for big
expensive are
parties. I think they're like, I actually don't know.
Yeah, we haven't thrown a party in a while, because of still the coronavirus.
What is it? Stay at home. I don't know what it's called.
Stay at home order or whatever.
Order.
Yeah.
Whatever. You get what we mean.
Yeah.
Can't leave.
So we haven't thrown any parties. Our parties are usually, I feel like,
they're good. We have a pretty good size of like friend group, so.
we also have a decent sized apartment. The biggest
So it's
thing
like-
for parties, I guess we're just gonna go into advice for throwing parties.
Yeah,
Um,
people could use that. I've
Yeah.
been to some lame parties.
yeah. So first of all, food is not as important as people think.
Food is not
Just
as
have food so people can eat when they're drunk.
See, the thing is, food is for get-togethers.
Yeah.
Like if I'm getting,
But nice food.
Yeah,
You need food at a party.
exactly. Yeah, no, at a party you need like food, but you could totally get away without food at a party, like
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah, because no one's there for.
Like when I go to a party, I'm never like, oh, let me like save room for the party, you know?
Yeah, but you can never go wrong with like a
Having,
bag
like,
of chips.
or
something.
like, yeah,
But,
that's
like,
always good.
If you're creating a budget for a party, like food can be like 10% to 15% of it, because alcohol needs to be like 60.
At least like, I was gonna say like 7.
Yeah, and then decorations is what puts you over the top.
Decorations just puts you in the mood.
Yeah, we've thrown. Well, Mateo was here for the second one. But
Yeah.
we've thrown 2 really like hype. I feel like pretty
They're
hype
like
Halloween
extravagant.
parties.
They're like, yeah, like everything from like head to toe is just decked out.
Yeah.
And we choose a theme, which is really cool.
Yeah, we did Stranger Things
The
2
first.
years ago, which
Yeah.
we did like a cool little portal when you walked in.
Yeah, you guys had a portal. I think up against one of these walls, you had
The like
the
letters. With the
letters,
lights.
yeah.
Yeah.
that was super cool.
But I think we did an It theme party this past year, and I feel like that was
That one
definitely
was awesome.
Yeah.
We had a smoke machine going in my room with chains coming down from the wall, and then it was just a hallway basically because we had like
Yeah.
the black plastic bags, and it was just really cool. And the red light.
And Mateo painted a little clown face, so we put that over
Oh
like
my
our
God, yeah.
doors, so you walked into like a clown's mouth.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
cool.
We did, and
Dude,
then
you
it was,
went so hard for that now that I realize.
yeah. And I feel like the theme, or like having a theme, is like really like cool. Like that,
Yeah.
I feel like puts it over the top.
For
we
sure.
made themed drinks.
We did make theme drinks. And they
One
were
was
good.
a shot that some people thought was so like good that they thought it was a mixed drink.
Oh
so
my
they,
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, and they literally poured themselves a cup of
the
the
shot.
shot and thought it was just drinking it, and that's a good way to die.
Yeah. You
Um,
know, well, she had a good time.
Yeah, she didn't die. She's alive and well. But yeah, I mean, I think those are the most important things. I think nothing though is more important than just having the right people. I think if you're
Yeah.
friends with boring people,
You
then
know,
your
boring
parties
party.
are going to be boring.
Yeah, it's all about the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah,
And luckily, I feel like
we
a
have some
good
friends.
amount of our friends are like really good at parties. Because, you know,
Yeah.
some people just aren't into parties.
Yeah.
So you know, you can't expect someone to be like good at everything.
Yeah, we have people that like
Um,
to get silly.
We have people like, yeah, that's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah.
Um,
One
So,
of
yeah.
which you'll see later.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's true.
it'll be interesting. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could go back to tailgates. I haven't really been to that many. Like we've
Tailgates
thrown
are fun.
our own like tailgates a couple times, but I feel like you probably have some
More
better
experience.
stories for
Tailgates?
like, tailgating.
Yeah, I'd go to this Hispanic organization's tailgates,
Yeah.
and it's like just masses of people. And then there's like little tents everywhere, and underneath each tent is like a different game. So like you'll have BP over there, you'll have Flip Cup over here, and it's just like game after game. And then there's a basketball court, because where they tailgate is like in between these two buildings, and for some reason there's half a court, not even a full court, just half a basketball court in the middle. And then that's usually where they set up like a huge speaker.
That's awesome.
And then they're just dancing, they're having a good time.
Yeah.
And then tons of drinks, literally just unlimited supply at that point.
I've been to a couple with
You've
you.
been to
I
a
feel
couple,
like.
yeah?
Yeah, they're fun. They make food usually.
And they make food, so you get some like burgers, hot dogs.
I feel like that's a good tailgate is having burgers.
Yeah, it's like homey almost, you know.
Yeah, I think that I'm trying to think of some of the tailgates we've done some like.
We've had some really like janky tailgates.
I was literally gonna say janky, yeah, but
I think we're talking about the same one.
Which one?
In the parking lot outside
Yes!
of Val's class or Val's home. That was just funny.
But
like,
that was probably one
but
of
it was good. It was
better
fun.
times because it's really about the people you have and how
and
like
we had good people.
how fun they're like, you know,
Exactly.
trying to have, how much fun they're trying to have. But that was a good time. Just if everyone's playing games and like just trying to have a good time,
you can't have a bad time like that.
But you know, like, I feel like the most important is just having drinks.
Yep.
You know, and that's
for sure.
Like we've done a few where we had like a tent and we also have, you know, cornhole. I think
cornhole bunch.
Playing drinking games is like the best way.
That's how because the time goes by, which is like you're just having fun, so the time goes by. It's like fun to have like a little bit of competition, you know.
Yeah, people get hyped when
when
they're intoxicated.
When they're intoxicated, inebriated.
Well, remember my mom was here for a tailgate one time.
Your mom was here for a tailgate.
And that was
your
fun.
sisters
Oh,
too.
and that's when. All right, Mateo and I are the best at beer pong.
We're
literally
really
don't
good.
at us. We've won. Like
it was
we
like
won
18 or 19, if not 20.
I don't know. We haven't lost. I don't remember the last time we've lost.
I don't think we lost
because
either.
There's the one
I just lost count. Like,
starting back in like
count.
literally October when my mom was at the tailgate. That was when it all started.
Yep.
I think we lost the first one.
Yeah,
and then we won like 10 in a row.
Yep.
And then we went to a party, and then we were winning so much that everyone at the party started hating us.
Yeah, people literally were mad that we kept winning, and like it's out of our control. Like we're just trying to play a game, you know.
And they were cheering against us.
Yeah, everyone was cheering against us, and we were so close to losing.
Every time, and we'd get so hyped.
Oh my god, we'd get so hyped. And I remember the last one, we were literally down, and everyone was like, "Oh, I just hope they lose." Yeah. And then I think they sunk the ping pong in our last cup, and we had a chance at redemption. And I don't remember who it was between us two, but one of us got it back, and then we came back.
Because out of nowhere, I am there's one cup left, can't make it, and then when someone else makes it, I just am like, it's happened so many times.
No, but that time, like, we literally just came back and, like, beat them, and everyone was, like, just pissed.
And you and I were literally, like, chest bumping, like, picking each other up.
I'm pretty sure, like,
I've never
been that, like...
Yeah, I think I lost my voice from just, like, being that hyped during that tailgate. That was intense.
That was such a good streak, which I think is still ongoing.
Yeah,
I
don't remember the last time I've lost in doing that. And it's always, like, you and I.
Yeah.
We're always on the same team. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the last time we lost doing that.
We also haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Back to that sad thing. But yeah, I mean, but it's fun tailgating.
I think it's fun being at a school with like good football team, good sports teams.
You know, because it's a reason to get hyped. Like if you went, I'm not sure. I feel like I always get on here and just start roasting like things. But you know, like if you went to a school like Utah State, right?
Yeah.
And they don't have a good football team. Like they have a trash football team.
Oh
like,
my god.
Why would you like can tailgate and like obviously you're tailgating and have a good time, but like I feel like there's no purpose at the end of the day. You know, like when you're like at an SEC school or like UF or a school like that. I feel like you tailgate, and then you're also hyped about like going to the game.
Because like you want your team to win.
Yeah, when your team's doing well, you're even more hyped.
Exactly.
And then the game ends, and even though you're like sunburnt like a lobster, you're like, yo, let's like have an post game. You know?
Yeah, because everyone's so hyped. That's just a good like experience, you know.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I think our tailgates are usually like a little janky, but
they're kind of makeshift. That's the thing. Like we just like last minute throw it together, and then when we do plan, I feel like it's like hard because then people don't communicate.
It's like you and I like planning it. Remember the one time we literally?
That was terrible. I was literally
made plans, and that really was like so annoying. I was so mad because the game was at noon, and then we're like, "Hey guys," everyone was asking for having a tailgate, and I was like,
Yep.
I really didn't want to, but I was like, oh, it's a noon game. Like, fine, whatever.
You're gonna have to be early.
Everyone wanted to, so I was like, be there at like 9:30.
I think they said 9 or 9:30, so we could.
I think it was 9:30, yeah.
Yeah.
And we showed up maybe like a little earlier, but
like to set up and stuff.
yeah, and one person. Wait, Alyssa showed up.
Alyssa showed up on
and Natalie
time.
showed up like
30
close
minutes.
enough, like 10, 15 minutes, like I understand
to the point
that.
where like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but literally
everyone else
showed up like 10:30, 11,
like,
and then like someone showed up. I think someone showed up at like 11:20.
While we were packing up.
Yeah, and then they're like, "No, let's play another game." I'm like, first of all, I want to go to the game. Second of all, like I asked them all, and they were all like, "Okay,
okay, we'll like be there, whatever."
It could have been. They could have just been like, "Nah, let's do like 10:30." But every other game we've done like 2.5, 3 hours before.
Exactly. Like I feel like 3 hours is solid to start.
Yeah.
That way, if you get there a little late, you don't like miss out on everything.
Yeah. I wish we had like a female's perspective of tailgates though, because I feel like that's where it gets like, because you know they go to like some like or like a frat.
Oh yeah,
opinion.
that's true.
Because they go to some like crazy,
to like some crazy stuff for sure.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I'm trying to think. The closest I've ever come to. I feel like Chef's was like
pretty like wild.
But like I feel like frats go like
as wild.
hard. Like just looking at videos and like.
And just like who was it? They were like telling us about how they were like hopping frats and like.
Yeah.
Just wild.
And women can get into
like,
these easily. Dudes have to know someone.
Yeah, you gotta know someone, pay.
And sometimes paying doesn't even work.
Yeah. I've never tried though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have an interest, honestly, in doing that, but like, I think that'd be like an important part of like, you know, getting the tailgating experience.
For sure.
Yeah, but man, we've seen also at some of these games though, we've seen some like intoxicated people.
Oh my God, some really drunk. I remember the one game where it was Andrew and I helped this girl going up the stairs. Do you remember this?
Yeah, she fell on. Didn't she fall on someone?
She was struggling, and then Andrew and I were at the end of like the row, and we were like, "Do you need help?" Because it was just the intoxicated girl, and then her friend helping her. And we were like, "Do you need help?" Because like she was clearly like not able to get up, even with her friend's help. So we were like, we'll help. Like Andrew and I will help you. Like we're just being nice.
Yeah.
And then we get to the top, and this girl's wearing like a tube top. So we get to the top, and we're like, okay, are you good? Like, because I think she was just gonna get her water. Like, I don't know, like take her home or whatever. Yeah. And then a cop literally like is walking by, and we're like, oh, like let the friend like speak for her, you know, because like we're not involved, we're just helping her up the stairs. And as she's telling it, literally her tube top falls out and she like nip slips, and then the officer is like, that doesn't look right, and literally just lifts it up for her. And he was like, I feel like we were judged because of that, but like Andrew and I hadn't noticed. Yeah, I feel like he thought we were like trying to like get with her or anything, but oh gosh, that's just wild. Like not being able to get up the stairs, which to be fair, it's like 30 flights or 30 steps.
Yeah, but still, like she was like bad.
But she was really bad. She probably, I hope, went home and just drank water.
Yeah, well, who knows?
But who knows? Maybe she took a couple shots, got her stomach pumped.
She rallied, got her stomach pumped, and then went back. Yeah.
That's
what
crazy.
else? Like, yeah, and we've seen some people get like, you know, they're just rowdy from being drunk. I mean,
yeah.
The amount of times we've had just annoying people.
Oh my God.
Like the one time we had these two girls behind us.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't stop hitting us like with their boobs.
Oh my God.
And it was because they were standing.
The back of my head has never been slapped so much. Like inconsistency.
Yeah, and it's because they were literally standing. You're supposed to stand in like not on the bleacher, but like in the rows. Yeah. And they were standing on our seats behind us, and we would like look, turn around, give them dirty looks, or like you literally said something to them.
At one point I was like, hey, could you like watch out when you're jumping? Because
they literally were like, oh, we're sorry, you know, like we didn't mean to, and you're like, nah, that's not okay. Yeah. You're not sorry. And then they're like, oh, and then they like left. Trying to think. I just feel like I have a lot of stories about just people like trying to like, not like fight, but like, you know.
But
like,
they're like not trying to be like.
Well, literally like.
Civil.
We, at the FSU game, some FSU kid was in front of us, and he had like a little like number 1 finger, you know.
Oh my God, yeah.
And he was just waving it, and like the camera like came on our section, and we were in it, and the kid just tried to get in front of people.
Yeah.
And then someone in our group literally decided that it was appropriate to rip it off and like shove the dude. And
oh my God, yeah.
Apparently, they thought he was in the wrong or something like that. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's just, people just are crazy at
People
games.
do get crazy at games.
It's the sun, the alcohol.
Honestly, it's just like all these things.
They're sober, but like,
yeah.
The alcohol.
They were sober. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's true. It's just crazy. I feel like everyone should experience that though. It's like part of college, you know?
Yeah, see, and
I hope.
I feel like you should definitely like take that into consideration. Like,
yeah,
like
I
partying
never
isn't
thought
like
about
important
that at all.
But having a good time in college, I think, is important because as like I'm graduating, I'm like, that's really gonna like stink, like missing, you know, like those parts. So like, you know, like obviously if you can get into like a really good school, go there. But like, if you're like thinking about like, you know, like schools that are around the same like.
Yeah, level education wise.
Then I think that, you know, like
you should consider social
schools,
life.
Yeah,
and stuff.
social life. I mean, like Florida State's garbage.
Agreed.
And like, they're way down there, but like they have a good party life, so that's all they have going for them.
That's I would say they're number 1.
Yeah, so don't choose like FSU over UF because of partying because
it's not worth it.
FSU is just gonna, you know all the memes about.
You've seen all the memes from Jeopardy by now.
Yeah, or all the people like dressing up as like it's like what was it? I just saw a meme where it's like before you like make fun of someone, you gotta walk a mile in their shoes, right? And it was like and it was like based at FSU.
Yeah.
And it was just a picture of clown shoes.
That's awesome.
I thought that was so funny.
Oh.
I feel like that's low hanging fruit when it comes to roasting them.
I mean, they do have like a clown college. They have like a legitimate like.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's like you can make fun of them for so many reasons. So like that's just like the dumb reason to make fun of them, but it's still funny. It's still funny.
For sure.
Yeah, that they have like a legit clown college. What? Stupid.
Yeah. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that's schools for you.
Yeah. And that's also the best part about like going to a school that has like a social life or has good sports is that like rivalries are a thing, right? Like
that's true.
You know,
that makes it fun.
Yeah, no one cares about like Vanderbilt. You know, like they're a good school and they're in the SEC, but like their football team's trash. So like no one's like, you know.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's make them our rivals because I feel like half the fun, at least if you're like a fan of sports, is like smack talking. And it sucks being like on the like negative side of that.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Let's see, what else do we have to say about just sports at UF?
I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of sports.
Our baseball team's really good.
Yeah, our baseball team's really good, but their season was cut short.
Yeah, rip
which
that.
Like sucks because weren't they on like a winning streak?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say the record that I thought they were in case I'm wrong, but I think that they're like 18-1 or something like that.
Yep.
And they had won like they started out like they definitely had a better record than that, I think, because they started out like 18-0, which is like the best start in UF history. They're ranked number 1.
That's just impressive.
Yeah.
Like
and it
outside
sucks.
of UF.
Yeah, it sucks that has to be like that ended. Yeah. Our basketball team was okay this year. I mean, they were probably making March Madness, but not like fantastic. Yeah. Our track team is literally always like amazing. Our track and field team.
They're like wild.
I think they've won like 4 or 5 in a row, national champions.
For sure.
Our football team is back to relevance thanks to Dan Mullen.
Yep.
Who I tweet at all the time, trying to have him get me a job, but it never works.
But it never works. Just you wait until after this episode.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We should tell. All right. So one time we were walking. Like it was like before. Like it was his first season. It was last year, I think.
Yeah, Dan Mullen's first season. We were walking in front of the Wrights.
Yeah.
You tell.
Yeah. So we were just walking, and then we were just, I don't even know what we were doing. We were literally just walking
I think
before
we were
lunch.
walking around, yeah.
And we were just like hanging out. And then I'm like, yo, Mateo, like that's Dan Mullen. And like I was like fangirling because like Dan Mullen's like my favorite. I love him. And I thought that like when we fired Jim McElwain, I was like, that's the guy we should get, right?
Yeah.
So I like was a huge fan. And we're just walking, and
He was
I'm like,
freaking out.
I was like, yo, that's Dan Mullen. And then Mateo was like, oh my gosh. And he like walked up to us, didn't he? And he was like, hey guys, or like, you guys have your tickets or something like that? And we're like, yeah. And then
like, heck yeah.
And then I was sitting there,
just
like smiling at him, shaking his hand or something like
so
that.
happy. And then
you were like,
we both shook his hands. I took a picture of you with him.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to. Like you literally were like, yo, you want me to take a picture of you and him? And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, because you didn't suggest it, but I knew you wanted it.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know, he probably gets this a lot. You know, like, I was trying not to be that guy, but like, oh my gosh, I have pictures of Dan Mullen.
Nice. And afterwards, I think I was like, who is he? Like,
yeah, you literally didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because I was like, or you're like, thank God you were here, because I wouldn't have recognized him or something like that.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, man.
But now look at me, Dan Mullen fan. Remember that button we found with Dan Mullen on it?
Yeah. But, oh God. Hey,
oh, jeez.
Alright, well, peace out.
Yeah.
Cut. What's up?
Oh, my.
Oh, you look nice. Alright, guys. Welcome back. Sorry, we were having a quick little break. But
yeah, we made some drinks, though.
Yeah, we made some drinks that we're going to try for you guys. But we're going to welcome on our very first guest on our podcast. A man who needs no introduction. I made an intro for him. A man who needs no introduction. A party animal in real life. The CEO of Throwing Up. Soon to be ACR. Only one win in Call of Duty Warzone. And don't forget, unemployed, Mr. Nathan Phai.
Should we clap for him?
That made me not want to be here.
What's up, man? How are you?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, Nathan?
Good. I've been better.
You've been better? Yikes.
You've been better?
It's actually frustrating.
Okay.
Yo, this is a PG podcast.
Not today.
It came on.
Oh my god, that's fine.
Let's have a warning coming.
No, yeah.
Oh man. Well, we made drinks.
We made some drinks. I figure we test them out. We try them a little bit, you know?
They're supposed to be hot. Oh my god, this is big.
Hot White Russians?
They're supposed to be hot White Russians.
Oh my gosh.
So we're gonna try them.
Mm-hmm.
You lead the way, Nathan.
Well, I have to go first.
Yeah, let's try
Do
them.
it together.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
To our first guest.
Mr. Gable himself.
You weren't kidding.
Just straight alcohol,
It's not
bro.
that bad though. He made it seem like it was a lot worse.
It is not that
It's
bad,
not that
but it's
bad.
also
It's
not good.
It's kind of like hot water
There is
and
no
alcohol.
there's no sweet part of that.
It tastes like
We should have added sugar.
if you had hot water, alcohol, and put Hershey syrup in there.
Oh my.
That's kind of what it tastes
Well,
like.
we didn't add Hershey syrup.
This would be really good if we had like 2 like full spoons of sugar for each cup.
Yeah. I mean, because it was just straight coffee. We didn't. So disgusting. No, but like.
Not my favorite.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's okay. You want to grab a beer or something?
Yeah, I'd prefer beer over this. Would you?
I kind of like the warm feeling going down.
You
my,
do?
My system.
Well, it's just like it's just coffee. Like not many people would like just drinking coffee straight up. You know, like.
Yeah, I mean I do.
Most
Yeah.
people though add like sugar,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
but I think that's the problem. I mean, that's why we had our.
Well, my problem isn't the coffee taste.
That's why we
Yeah, I
had
think
our
it's just the alcohol, just
yeah.
vodka.
I don't know. I mean, that's why we had a podcast the other day, so we could get turned. Since we're talking about partying.
Yeah, we were just talking about partying. You missed it, Nathan, but we were just talking about
What
partying,
about it?
tailgates, just our experience with partying in college.
What's
But-
the craziest tailgate you've been to, Nathan?
Yeah.
I don't really go to crazy tailgates.
Well,
I
craziest
know what-
party. Like just a wild party.
The ones I black out in and forget. When I forget.
Awesome.
Have all my friends tell me about the terrible things I say.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my! That's why we brought him on here.
That's why,
Spill the tea.
Spill the tea. We want to know all
Well,
of
this
it.
man, the first time we ever went out with him, he literally cried on our shoulders
You did.
and then threw up.
What a night.
Yeah.
And then we would travel miles downtown, right?
Yeah, well, no.
Wouldn't have wanted
You
it
grew up
any
after
other
we
way.
traveled. We got on a bus to go to Relish to get burgers. He was like passed out. And
Yeah.
then
I remember rubbing your back at Relish.
I don't remember anything. Technically, nothing happened. You don't remember it.
he literally knocked over
You knocked
someone's
over
water cup.
at Relish.
Oh, this is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he does remember.
No, you
he was
told me.
acting
Oh my
like
God.
You told me that.
Oh.
The next day. I had to get the rundown from you
Sure.
guys like the very next day.
So he
You do ask for
either
rundowns.
blacks out or throws up or he
I always
doesn't
throw
drink.
up.
Or both.
I always throw up.
Yeah,
gonna
he's
throw
the
it right now.
CEO of throwing.
Please don't throw it right now.
But oh god.
Oh
Keep
my
it
gosh.
In, keep it in.
I don't know if I like this or not.
All
Okay,
right.
you don't have to keep drinking.
It's okay.
Speaking of drinks,
It's our review.
what would you? Okay, I'm not. All right. Let's give this a 1 out of 10. We'll go down the line and I'll start us off.
You're giving it a 1 out of 10?
No, we're,
okay,
well,
okay.
we are giving it a 1 out of 10. I would give this probably like a 4.
I said like a 5.5, 6.
Yeah, it's like
Just
a
on
5.
drinkability.
Yeah.
It's better than just taking a shot
Just-
of something.
Drink it and then leave it on your tongue. Just like let it sit on your tongue for a second.
That sounds terrible.
Just do it. Let it sit on your tongue.
Do it, Hunter.
Okay.
Just try it.
But like it's like better than like taking a shot of something. Oh god.
Mm-mm.
You gotta want to just invigorate your tongue.
Yeah, the vodka. You can taste the vodka
Yeah.
just like sinking into your tongue.
That's terrible.
Killing the cold sores all over your tongue.
I don't have cold sores.
Those aren't cold
My
sores,
mouth
man.
It's called herpes. But, oh man. Wait, so you don't have any stories? Why did we bring you on here if you're not gonna have any cool stories?
I
to
don't
tell?
have any stories.
There's a
What
camera
stories?
there, and there that you can talk to.
Yeah, literally feel free. Any of them.
What's it like to party in college, Nathan?
The party in college? Like what is...
Did you
college
expect?
party?
Did you party before college?
No.
No, because I didn't
I
either.
used to be a saint.
I don't know about that,
I was,
but
I was a saint.
Okay. So what was
what was your
your
first
first party?
experience? Yeah, partying.
My first experience, like
Do you
at a
remember?
party,
yeah, like a college party.
like I was at my oh no.
Just make up a name.
It was my ex's sister's house
Your ex's sister house.
in here in Gainesville.
Nice.
Did your ex know you were there?
Yeah. And then it was my first time like actually getting drunk. No, like genuinely getting drunk in public.
In public, weren't you in a private
And that's
hall?
when the crying started.
Ever since.
Ever since then, like the crying just never ended. It was fun though.
Yeah, this isn't a
Before
podcast.
that.
It's a therapy session.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're
Wait,
here to
so
help you.
literally- Wait, so your story was literally
Just normal.
it was at my ex's
And you just
sister's
cried?
house, and I cried.
No, I mean we drank, we like partied, played games.
What's your favorite game to play?
Mine?
Ooh.
Flip cup.
Flip cup.
With your tongue.
I believe that. If I had a match a drinking game to like you, Nathan, it'd for sure be flip cup with the
With
tongue.
your tongue?
Easily.
I got a strong tongue.
Yeah, I guess. So, no, my favorite is stack cup, which was like recently brought
Stack
in.
up, yeah,
But that one
entirely.
gets pretty hyped.
It does get really hyped.
You're just bad at
I was
it.
confused, bro. I
Yeah.
didn't know the rules.
And then beer pong, obviously. Mateo
I like
can tell me
BP
how
a
good
lot.
we are.
I like hockey. Hockey's my favorite.
Talkie.
Oh my
Hockey?
God, I explained it
Wait.
to you the other day.
It's the one where you need bottles, and then you flip the coin, and then you have to shoot the coin at other people's bottles, and you can like defend with 2 fingers.
You never told me about
I
that.
did. I told you on the like. It's okay.
That was the other Asian guy.
If you guys are free later,
I play hockey.
Yeah.
Just kidding, it's a school
always
night.
free. Wait, we could easily play it.
what? Right now? After?
Yeah, right now.
No,
Just
no,
on
no.
the.
We clear this
We can
table.
play spin the
But
bottle.
these drinks?
We can play spin the bottle.
No, but
Just 3
I don't
dudes.
want to drink anymore.
Are you shouldn't?
flip. Well, like, so flip cup's your favorite. Are you good at it?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Especially with my tongue though.
Okay. That's a.
We get it, Nathan.
So,
Awesome.
so ladies.
Ladies, if you're interested.
All
Are
right.
you okay? Stop drinking
It's
that.
so gross, bro.
You want water or
All
something?
right. This was not our recipe. This is like we found this online, so don't
Pretty
like, roast
bad.
us. We just tried to. Are you gonna throw
No,
up?
no.
All right.
Okay, good.
No. So I have a joke for you guys.
All
It's
right.
not a joke, but it's just.
Oh, okay.
All right, so not I. Here's the disclaimer. I don't say this, but if a girl, right, if she sleeps with a lot of dudes,
Okay.
most people might call her like, you know,
Whore.
Okay, a whore. Yes. So
Wow.
if you were to do the same thing, what would that make you?
The
Like-
man.
A dude?
Yeah. No, like if you were to do that, what would that make you?
Also a whore.
A fuck
No,
boy.
it would make you gay.
Oh, I didn't translate it that way.
Gotcha. Haha. You guys. Oh,
Awesome.
sorry, you guys didn't think that joke was funny. Making me cry. But
Nathan's like, it brings back too many memories.
I think this is gonna make me cry.
So we're gonna
That's
talk
pretty bad.
about our craziest party experience,
Okay, I'll think
and
about
we
that more.
we don't have to start with you.
Okay.
You, I think, have like an idea, right? Of what
My
you-
craziest party experience? I have a couple, but I can
go
narrow it
for-
down.
Go for the
Just go
one,
for
and
the
then
one.
if he's still thinking and I'm still thinking, you could go back.
Yes, and keep going more.
So there was this one time we were at UF's surf club party.
Mhm.
And the surf club, I think it's the surf club, they're like known to throw like just bangers. So we went into this party not knowing that. But we had like an idea that they threw good parties. And so,
Right.
you okay? It's bad, dude.
That's really bad.
And so we were throwing this party, we were at this party, they had like a half pipe in the back.
Uh-huh.
You good? You don't have to drink.
Yeah, at the end of this, it's gonna be who can chug it the fastest.
That'd be wild. But so they had like a trampoline in the back. They had a half pipe as well. So kids were skating. There's
Like at night, like drunk.
yep,
Nice.
yeah, not smart. Actually, maybe they weren't drunk, but everyone else was. And the trampoline drunk, it was kind of fun, not gonna lie, but dangerous as you could imagine. But I was just having a good time drinking with my friends. I was with a couple friends from high school. And this was freshman year. And it's a house party, and then all of a sudden, like police sirens go off, and then we like just hear people like talking. They're like, "We need to get out." And then I was like, "What the heck?" And everyone starts running. So
That's insane.
I like make, I like group up my friends, and then we literally have to hop this fence, and we just run like 2 blocks away, and it was just wild. But we got away. It was all good.
Nice.
But that's just like, I feel like that's something you'd see in a movie.
Yeah, I've never had that experience of like running from the popo.
Cops now.
Yeah. Well, I think people just were like scared cops,
Well, the thing is like,
and then they just ran. But I don't think we were like,
yeah,
we
like,
would have been caught for anything.
It's a college party. Like, if you're 21,
They
like
just tell you
there's
to
a little.
stop. Yeah.
It's just that a lot of us weren't 21 at the time.
Yeah, but like they couldn't come in. They would have just been like, guys, you need to be quiet.
Exactly.
That's insane. Do you have any?
I'm still thinking. Do you have one?
Let's see. I did have one, and it had to do with it was you
Me.
and Raven. And it's
Spit
not
it.
really, it's not necessarily like a crazy party story.
I have another one if Nathan doesn't.
All right,
Okay,
so
keep going.
we were sitting there.
Just stop drinking. It's obviously affecting you too much.
He's drunk,
I feel like it
guys.
hits you faster when it's hot.
Are you drunk?
Maybe because there's like a gallon of alcohol.
No, there was not. We put in
Half a cup
a
of the
cup of
Kahlua.
a quarter cup of vodka.
And then
That's
a
it.
cup of water.
No, and then we made 2.5 cups of coffee, and then it was a half.
Oh,
cup of
2.5? I made 3 cups.
Yes, please.
I mean, well, see, then that makes it even more watered down.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways, so my story before I was rudely interrupted. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Feisty.
Was probably when we were at like one of our friends' houses for a birthday party, and we were sitting there, and then we were
This
making.
Andrews.
No, it was Emily's.
Oh my
And
god.
We were sitting there, and someone made it. I sat next to
Aw,
our friend Raven and
jeez.
put my arm around him, right? And I was like, someone made a joke and was like, "Oh, who would be the like alpha in that relationship, right?" And I was making
Oh,
a joke, and I was
God.
like, "Oh, I'd be the alpha." And then Raven was just like casually like, it was like a joke. I guess he like joked back at me. He was like,
Yeah.
"No, I would." And then Mateo was sitting like on the arm of the seat, like on the other side.
Yeah.
I like put my arm like I'm just sitting there, just chilling
Yeah.
and just laughing at like what's going on. Mateo puts his arm around him, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I'd be the alpha." And Raven took it as like Mateo was like choking him, but Mateo just had his arm around him like this,
And then
There's like,
And so Raven gets super mad, takes his hand up, and
Flings
just
it.
flails it back. But I'm sitting,
Yeah, he
I'm
was
sitting
really
on
mad.
that side. So when he does it, he literally goes and just hits me right in the nose. So then I get mad.
Yeah.
I'm like, Raven, you hit me in the nose. And like I wasn't that mad at first because I was just sitting there. I was just like,
yeah,
wow, you hit me in the nose. And I was just like joking around with him. But then he started saying like, he's like, oh yeah. You like I thought you'd be the alpha. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, now you're like making it like a thing. You could have been like, oh my bad.
yeah,
And then we got in an argument like for the rest of the night. And
yeah. We
then-
did.
That was stupid.
That was really
I don't
stupid.
even know if alcohol really played that much of a.
I think it was just Raven being like himself, like wanting to be the bigger man by being
Which is-
less of a man.
Which is funny because
you go see this.
Yeah. He knows.
we love Raven,
He
but
knows.
he wants to be an alpha so bad that we sent him beta fees on Venmo, like
Yeah.
requesting like $5, and he wouldn't pay them. So
Yeah.
then we requested, Mateo and I both did, requested an alpha fee from Venmo from him, and he like fulfilled it.
Accepted
and he probably
it.
paid me like $15-20
Yeah.
whenever I'd send him an alpha fee. But then one of our friends realized that like that's really like him paying us
Yeah.
like a fee because we're the alphas.
Yep. And he told him that, and then that's when he
And
realized
then he stopped.
he stopped. But
Yeah.
we managed to get, I think, each like 15 or 20.
What a guy.
From
What a
Raven.
goof. Oh my gosh. I have another story, but I can't think of one. Do you have one yet? I feel like you'd have
I
so
don't have
many
like
stories.
crazy ones though. Like I feel like
Just a funny story.
I don't have crazy ones. I just remember like the first time I blacked out was
Oh my gosh, deep.
it was soft. No, it wasn't like bad. It was like
Yeah.
sophomore year of college, and we went to this party where like the guys and girls are separate at first, and then you meet up at one location.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I think that's how it's supposed to be, anyways.
Hmm.
And
He's like, but I always met with the girls before.
so, so we hosted, I think, a pre, and we ended up going to the house, and the pre was fun. We went to the house, and all I remember from that night was going back, because there's two houses, it was like a frat house or something.
Mhm.
Like, it wasn't like a frat party, but we rented like a frat house, and there's two houses, and like, I remember we were going back and forth because the jungle juice and everything was like in the other house.
Hmm.
And the last thing I remember was me and my like friends, we went to get the jungle juice. And next thing you know, I'm like, it blacked out. I woke up in bed, and I'm like, what the fuck happened last night?
That's so scary.
And then I looked at my phone, and there's like a DM, and there's a picture of me and my buddies, just
Oh,
like, no,
God.
like from a DM from a girl. And then like the picture, a selfie of us together, and we're just like blasting. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Dang.
And this like, my friend was like, bro, how do you don't remember last night? He was like, at one point, bro, I just walked away. I came back and we were trying to dance with this girl, and she was like, ah!
Why are you saying this?
No, it wasn't like a bad thing. Me and that girl, like, we ended up like
Scandalous.
talking and
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, the last time he saw me, I was just like, there's this girl and she was just screaming, running.
Just screaming.
that.
My hands are on
No, like,
there. No, yeah, I get you.
but
Awesome.
like, it was just. I should not tell that story.
You're like 90% of the way through it. Now, right?
No, like,
You're too late
that's-
now.
I like ended up talking to that girl, and it was
It was bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel.
yeah, and that was like my first blackout.
That's crazy.
Well, you black out a lot.
Yeah, lately, I don't know why. It's not
Lately?
even like I drink
Wait,
that
really?
much.
Because you're lightweight now.
I think I am
Dang.
lightweight now. I haven't drank.
Happens to the
lately,
best
so.
of us.
What was.
If you just chug that, you'll not be a lightweight.
But at the end, the bottom is
Bro, I don't know how you're so. I literally still have like a full cup.
because I'm trying to get rid of it.
You don't have to.
You don't-
Yeah,
No,
we're
it's
not. Okay.
We have literally so much alcohol back there.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want.
No.
I mean, we both 4 hours in it.
But,
Awesome.
man, I like really wish that I had like crazier party
Me
stories.
too.
There was this one time where we were at another house party, and I was with my freshman roommate, Ravi. Shout out to Ravi. And like wild stuff was happening at this party. Like it was this like 2-story house, I think, and it was like near like downtown, but like between downtown and campus. And it was just like a house in between there, and like straight up there was just a bunch of drug activity going on, and we were just like trying to have a good time. And I remember opening the door, and then there was just this table, and there was like this group of friends, and they were literally just like, yeah, snorting lines, and I was like, I just like undid it. And like as I was opening the door, I like saw it and I undid it and just left, and I was like, yikes.
What?
Not trying to get involved in that, you know.
I don't even know what the. Like, I just don't have that many crazy stories. I mean, we go out, we've been to this, like, gay club, there's drag queens, and, like, those are all.
Crazy.
No, but those are, like, some crazy times.
Those are like fun stories.
They're like fun. They're like,
Bro, the things that, like, some of them have done to him and Raven,
yeah,
like, those are, like, crazy.
they're awesome.
Like, out of this world.
Oh, you're used to what they do?
No, just.
But it's like not.
It's like,
I feel like it's not
like normal stories. I feel.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
feel like
you
it's
expect
still
to do,
normal.
and, like, you're like, what the fuck's happening like that?
Yeah.
The one lady that literally.
Groped me.
Yeah, literally.
She literally groped
said this. Oh, I miss her.
Oh my god.
Him, her, whatever you want to call it.
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
little offensive.
Yeah, I could be taken the wrong way.
What do you mean?
I think it's a her.
We're sorry for our friend.
Yeah.
He won't be making an appearance.
He won't be me. We'll cut him off after this. Don't worry.
Yeah, if this podcast is short, it's because we cut out most of what he said. So.
Take away the drink.
But what advice would you give to someone that's coming to college? To like.
Social advice, partying advice. Like, should they hit the jungle juice first or what? Beer before liquor.
Probably just
Makes you sicker.
Yeah. Just be
But
social, I guess. Just,
Liquor before beer.
I don't know, just in general, like, I think my freshman year, I just sat in the dorms a lot, like, cause, I mean, I was in like kind of like a distance relationship, so like I just went home all the time. But like after like
Understandable.
sophomore year, that's when I really like I met a ton of people, and I'm like, you know, it makes you feel like, oh, I wasted a lot of time. Like your first year of college, when you're like just like holed up and like not doing anything, not just because you're getting drunk or fucked up or whatever, just that you're not making a lot of social connections, because like at the end of the day, after those like 4 years are up, like now like we're all seniors, like I guess that the people like that you talk to the most right now are like the people you meet like and got close to in college.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to hug us or something?
Oh my.
That was like real advice.
That was good. I completely agree.
Yeah. Are you gonna cry? Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm thinking. What else?
That's good advice. I kind of did the same thing.
Also, hype your friends up
There you
when
go.
you're trying to smash.
Oh my.
Hype your friends up.
Like
Even if they're ugly,
Like,
not your friends, but if the people they're pursuing is ugly,
Oh my god.
they just, if they think they're attractive, hype them up.
I think there's a backstory to this that people
Just
don't
in
know
general,
about.
you hype them up always,
Oh my.
and then you make fun of them later.
And then you make fun of them later. That's a good friend.
But yeah, we met Nathan because he was playing on
I guess so.
a different sports team. They were like really bad.
Oh yeah. They were pretty good.
Yeah. So and now he's left them and wanted to come play with us.
I've integrated
Yeah.
two
Without a doubt.
A white people group.
A
He's
group
not even white.
A group of majority white people group.
No, I feel like that's not even true anymore.
A white people group? No, I feel like we've diversified.
Yeah.
Majority, I feel like is.
The majority?
Come on, let's look at this. Let's look at the freaking group chat and like the snaps, the emojis and everything.
The
right now.
Bimojis. Look at the
It'll be
Bimojis.
me, Mateo, and Sterling, and the rest of y'all are just white.
What are you doing? He's like calling us out.
No, I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm not one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong with being one of them.
Man.
Hey, I'm the reason we're all together, so
That's true.
you could still be on some crappy flag football team losing.
Well, we didn't do anything this year, so we didn't end up going where we should have went.
Yeah,
Yikes. You're right.
but we have a question. What kind of guy are you at a party? Like, I guess we'd have to come up with like.
Well,
the
you know,
social guy.
like there's the guy who like introduces himself, talks to everyone. There's the guy who just like sits along the wall and sips his beer and like you never figure out what his name is. Right? Like
Yeah,
you see these kind of guys. Or there's guys who like us, we like try to dominate like the BP table.
Sports and stuff, like in the games and stuff.
You know, like you're active in that because those are like fun things at parties.
It's like
Or you're like the guy who's just after girls the whole time. Like literally you get there and then you forget about your friends and then next time you see them, they're gone and you text them, where'd you go? And they're like, oh, I'm with who, blah, blah. And it's like, who is that?
Who is that? He's like, no, you met her. What? Like,
Exactly.
What are
I
you?
think I'm just like the interactive guy. Like I want to, so I
Socialite.
want to talk to a bunch of people and then I'm like, let's take shots. And then I think and then we can take it too far and I'm just like,
I feel like I'm that way too.
bro, and then we like bond at the end of the night and you know, it's just a good time.
I like to hype up the
Yeah,
people.
hype up,
Right?
like,
It's like
let's
fun.
go.
Yeah, it's fun to like hype everyone up. I agree completely.
What is some advice you'd give to someone who is looking for a soulmate at a club?
You're not gonna find your soulmate at the club. You're not gonna find the love of your life at the club.
But there's a chance, right?
Yeah, it just.
Like
I guess
people,
there's a
think,
chance.
like, when you say the same thing about Tinder or something, like you
Yeah,
probably-
I do personally. Like,
But like people like find.
I mean,
people-
yeah, they do. It just.
It's not often, right?
It's not so like rare that you like. I feel like it's rare. Like the.
I also don't think people use those means to find those
yeah,
kinds
to
of
find
people.
that. It's like to find.
Like, I don't know anybody-
Is different.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who's like, you know, I want to find the love of my life. Let me go on Tinder, you know?
Yeah.
Or they're like, you know,
Okay,
let me go
but-
out tonight and find the love of my life
Okay, but like
at
love
this
of-
local Irish pub.
Okay,
you
but
know?
love of your life is like an over exaggeration.
Well, just
like
like
trying to find someone to date. Like
See,
more
but
than just a hookup.
but the thing is, that's what I'm saying.
I
I don't
think
think people
people
do
do
it for
that.
more than a
Yeah, still,
hookup.
to me,
I don't
it's
think
like-
people do it for more than a hookup.
I think people, if they see a cute girl that they like are attracted to, that there's a chance that they go over there and they're just like going and getting their number and stuff and aren't like looking to hook up.
I don't know about that. I think
I
their
think
primary
any guy
goal. I think their
will-
primary goal is
They
to
can
hook
take them
up,
home.
and then, if anything, like I don't think they think past that though.
Well, I guess I'm naive, man. I don't know. I just want to see all these people like dating.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So what's a good pickup line? You got any? For any like closeted nerdy kids and that are coming to college?
Pickup lines.
Yeah.
Pickup lines.
Don't use
actually,
pickup.
like,
I don't think
work
pickup lines
now.
work.
Okay,
I
so
think
if
it's gotta be good looking.
So say
Yeah. Go get a haircut or something.
Yeah.
say I'm the girl, right? And I'm just sitting there just drinking a beer.
You gotta drink it
What do
though.
you-
You gotta drink it.
What are you gonna walk
The
up
girl
to me and
drunk
say?
Oh, that's a girl.
What would
Clearly.
you say? Like,
To a girl you
I
find
think-
attractive?
Yeah. What would like? It doesn't have to be a
I don't
pickup
know.
line.
I don't know if there's like a pickup.
I don't know.
line.
I-
No, it
feel
doesn't
like-
have to be a
I know,
pickup
but
line.
if you have,
Hey, what's up?
If you have,
That's my
I
pickup
think
line.
If you have game, it's just. It depends on the girl. Like you have a game plan for every like girl you approach. I guess.
Okay,
Like,
what
Yeah.
would your approach be for me?
like that's a dude.
Yeah.
But like you're saying that you, so what? You just be like, hey, what's up? You know, like you.
Yeah,
like,
I think
Would you
just-
buy them a
as
drink?
long
'Cause
as-
that's
yeah,
used to
no.
be a thing.
I feel like all you have to do is like if you can captivate a conversation and keep it going, then
I would not buy them a drink.
yeah, you
I would not buy them a
yeah.
drink.
These hoes. These hoes.
Someone had to say
I
it.
think there's too many stories now. Like, and you just meet so many like females, not females, in college that are like, you know, and social media
I'll
now.
take.
And social media now, they're just like, oh yeah, I got a drink from a guy and I ran away. You know, it's just like it's a plot.
That's true.
It's just like
That's
Yeah.
It's a scheme
it's just
waiting to
a scheme to get
happen.
free drinks and stuff like that. And like, cause you meet so many girls in college and they're just like, oh, every time I go out, I've never paid for a drink.
That's true.
And it's
I've
just
met
like, they do
so
that
many
way.
girls who've like told me that.
Yeah.
Is it true? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I saw this on TikTok. I saw this one that was like this like pickup line, and I feel like it would work, but it's not like via like it's not like in person.
Oh.
It's like right now, right? So like, say you're like Snapchatting or texting some girl, right? And you're just like, he said to you gotta say like in all caps, it's like you are so annoying, right? And he said that this is gonna get their attention, and they're gonna like want to reply and be like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, how am I so annoying?
Yeah.
And then your response is, you're the reason that, it's like, you're the reason that this whole stay at home thing is so hard or something like that. And
Dang.
then they're like, oh, and then like sometimes it just like takes a second, but it's super smooth.
That's pretty smooth.
Yeah, I feel like it would work.
Well, let me know when it works out.
All three of us have girlfriends, so.
Hey, I can still call my girlfriend annoying.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I'll just text. We just gotta see if our single friends can do that.
I have one guy in mind.
Raven.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad we all had the same guy in
I
mind.
think from pickup lines to just like game in general.
Yeah, I guess. How
Yeah.
much game do you think you have, Nathan?
Yeah, I get by.
I can't lie.
I get by.
I guess.
Yep.
Same.
I don't know. I think just game is more important than
Yeah, for
little
sure.
tricks, you know?
Like, figure out how to dress.
I don't
Like,
know.
for example,
Stop
like
wearing
sleight of
cargo.
hand, putting things in people's.
I don't know. Manipulation.
What? Manipulation?
Manipulation, bro.
No, I call it sleight of hand. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you have to think like I think for a game you have to think like 5 steps ahead. Like,
Yeah.
For the person, like
Are we playing chess?
no, just saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Like
In a way.
it's strategic. Like you think 5 steps ahead. Like if I do this, then it's gonna end up doing this, and this is how I'm gonna react to make them think this way. You know,
Yeah.
it's just. I think that's how game is, and it's like you either kind of
Yeah.
have it or you
You don't.
don't. I mean,
Or you have it, but you're bad at it.
yeah, or like you have the potential to have it, and just.
I feel like it's something you. I feel like it's
balance.
something you learn along
Yeah,
the
you
way,
learn
though. Like,
along the way.
like talking to girls and stuff. Like when you're in like middle, like the very early years when you're like, dang, I like girls. You know.
Girls are cute.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's exactly what my little head was thinking at the time.
Which head?
Oh my.
Oh, my.
With the little head.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, here, catch us next week talking about our
Yeah.
relationships with the Raven on.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, Raven, if you watch any of these.
Cue the outro.
Yeah, we love you. But, yeah, I guess that's all
Awesome.
the time we have.
Yeah.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, follow us on social media. If you haven't checked out our earlier podcasts, both of those will be in the description.
Yeah, and then our Twitter and Instagram are up on the Ride Pod.
Follow us, share it, like it, subscribe.
And we can plug whatever social media he has.
Don't ever make this drink. Just don't ever make this drink.
That's his Instagram handle.
Don't ever make this drink.
But, alright, I think that's it. So,
Thanks, guys.
good one.
Beep.